o'clock. We are going to call to order this meeting, and we're going to start with roll call, I guess.
Tyson Brooks, Bill Downty.
Here.
Tracy Jennis,
Present.
Jeff Kyle.
Here.
And Tim Rohr.
Here.
Everybody's here, so I got next step is to approve the minutes from last week's meeting. They're in your packet there. Take a look at those, and if you have any altercations to them, if not, I need a motion to approve the minutes as written.
I make that motion to approve. I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded to approve last week's minutes. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion passes 4-0. There's just four of us, right?
Yep. Hold the mic up closer to you.
Yep. All right. So minutes have been approved. Old business. We have any old items, Mr. Otzenheiser?
We do not.
Seeing no new old items, we'll move ahead to the new item. We have petition today, B 26-06-09, Lancaster Township, Southwest 427-27 North-16 East, Ryan and Stephanie L. Carroll. Request a variance to increase a size allowance from 1,500 square feet to 2,380 square feet for a barn addition. The property is located at 315 East Dustman Road, Bluffton, Indiana, and the property is zoned R1. So would you like to step up here to the mic and explain to us what's going on here, and we'll see what we can do for you.
I'm Ryan Carroll on 315 East Dustman Road, and we'd like to put a one-bay attachment on our shop. The building is original to the property, probably built in the late 70s, and it's probably one of the worst buildings in the neighborhood. And along with the addition, we're going to metal side the entire building and metal roof it to bring it up to modern. It'll look modern when we're done with it. Right now, the wood siding's on the back of it's rotting off, and it's time for an upgrade. So, and along with that, we just need more storage. And does everyone have a copy of the?
Yep. I do.
It's well within the property lines, and I've discussed with a few of the neighbors, and the height of this is only gonna be high enough to allow for a 14-foot tall door. And I've got with my contractor, he doesn't know how that's gonna fit just yet with the tie-in of the roof. It's gonna be as low as possible. We're not gonna have a loft in it, just high enough to allow for that door and the opener. And when I was talking to, I think I might have been talking to somebody on the phone, Lauren's Body Shop is real high to the side of me, and the neighbor to the front, he's got a 2-story house with all the big trees. This won't stick out. You don't even see this from the road.
Right.
So that's our petition. And the square footage is plus or minus a foot here and there. This was a tape measurement based on how the contractor's gonna lay that out. But it shouldn't exceed this.
Okay.
This is measured to the plus side.
Okay.
So there's already a stone foundation there, or stone driveway where there's been parking there for generations, decades. It's been carved
On that side of the
on
building.
that side, yes. There's glass. If anybody's seen that, there's glass. The previous owner had cars parked in there. There's a glass wall that's going to be taken out. It's not energy efficient whatsoever. It's windows, all windows on that side.
Okay.
So this would just be cement floor and just metal, no insulation in it, just storage.
Do you know where your property markers are?
Yes.
Okay, so you've got those all,
Very
okay,
visual.
excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody have any questions? Mr. Carroll?
No exterior lighting or anything like that?
No, just whatever, just a front light above the door. No. And no windows in this building, just the front, just the door with windows in it. Very simple.
Well, if there's no further discussion, we need to ask if anybody from the public wants to come up and make a comment, but seeing as how nobody's here,
The neighbors were invited, and
and we can, at this time, if anybody wants to make a motion to accept this or any other information.
To accept it.
We've got a motion to accept it. Do I have a second? We have a second. All in favor, raise your right hand. All opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
Okay, with that, there is a 30-day appeal period. Since nobody's here to object to the petition, it's very unlikely that there will be an appeal. If you choose to get your permit within the next 30 days, there's just a document that you fill out just saying that you know that you're doing it in that time period. Otherwise, you're ready to get a permit.
Will I get anything official for that, or should I just go to the office and apply?
Yeah, just come into the office. Yep, you're good to go. Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yep.
Thank you.
Moving on, Mr. Lotzleider, do you have any other business?
Yeah, do have, just a heads up to the Board of Zoning Appeals, because maybe some of these may or may not end up coming in front of you, but we are getting ready to send out a significant number of violation letters, as we've got several complaints into the office, primarily focused on right now with building structures without permits, and people living in campers past the 30-day limit in town. So we've got a few things coming. I don't know where they all land up, but I just wanted to advise you that we are preparing to do that, so wrapping up the inspection.
How many you think? How many you think? Just
Like 8 or so, yeah, and quite a few. The other things want to let you guys know about in regards to the 2027 budget, so that we're requested by the county to prepare 2 budgets. One, a normal budget that we would expect to work within, that does include payroll increase, but otherwise is mostly flatlined. And then a budget that cuts 15% out of our complete line items. If we would go down the 15% rabbit hole, unfortunately, that means that we are chopping almost something out of everything. One of the items that we would probably have to do in that case would be to cut back on the number of board meetings that we would have. So this board potentially might have to go to every other month to accomplish that. So we're hoping that we're nowhere near close to a 15% cut, but we did prepare a budget accordingly for that. So just to note that, we're hoping that there is no or very little impact, but if it does come to something that drastic, then we would know that it would be affecting all of us in many different ways, so.
so that just, if it goes to every other month for us to meet, then it just pushes someone back an extra month.
Correct.
To
Yep,
do what they
yep,
wanna
so these-
do.
Yeah, they affect everybody, yeah.
Well, like, they hadn't had a meeting since April.
Yeah.
So maybe-
Well, I mean, the math says that we miss 4 days, 4 meetings a year, 3 or 4 every year, but that doesn't work out to every other month. So just note, we may need to, like, if there's a lesser cut that we need to do, that means a very different thing too, as far as the impacts in the budget, so just note that.
You could probably look at the past, you could probably go like December, January, and February without a meeting.
Yeah,
And force,
well, and that's,
there's not a lot of stuff going on and,
yeah,
but have to play it by ear.
correct. Yeah, not to say that if we didn't have anything on the agenda, that we wouldn't use a meeting just to use it, we could use it to schedule something else, but
Is your budget approved in October, November?
yes, correct, yep, so at some point towards the end of October usually, we would know what version, well, we'll know ahead of time what version is more likely to be part of it, so. I said, if it's a 3% cut, we can definitely live within that without major impacts, but anything more than that starts to get pretty under, so. Just to know, hopefully nothing, so, but need to let you guys know. That is it, yep.
That's all you got?
Back to the camper thing.
Yes.
Is that, in the county as well?
No, so, well, in the county, it's 90 days.
90 days, okay.
but in town, incorporated limits is 30. So there's different requirements based on where you're at, and the zoning ordinance sets that up. It also sets up the ability, in the rural areas for an extension of that, through this board, if necessary, like in the case of a fire or something, somebody can come in for, to prolong that.
All right, anybody else have any questions?
Do we have a meeting in July?
I don't believe we
I think
do.
Susie said that there was one.
There is one.
I thought that's what she said when I talked to her yesterday.
I'm not, yeah,
100% sure.
probably is.
What date will that be?
You might not be
July
here.
28th.
28th.
Yeah.
I should probably have it by the time I think. It's only 28. Okay.
Yep. Plan on it, unless we tell you otherwise.
All right, so guess I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Well, I have one other thing.
Yes, absolutely.
I've watched some of these other meetings online and things like that, and a lot of them start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Is that something that we might incorporate into our, I'm just asking,
Yeah.
that it'd be nice to do, even though there's no one here. Just something to think about, so.
We can definitely think about it. And the board wants to do that. There's nothing that stops you from doing that. Yeah. Thanks for bringing it up.
Well, I guess we're seeking a motion to adjourn.
I make that motion.
I'll second it.
We've been motioned and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.